Hello there, Gemini. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. This reading is going to be for Gemini for January of 2018. Praise God, 2017 is behind us. That was one heck of a ride. I don't know about you guys, but it went by so fast, but so long. At the same time, I don't know what was going on there, but I got an announcement to make right before I start here, and that's the prayer class is on sale till the end of December. I might leave it up for a couple more days because I'm running late, which I thought I was going to get everything done a lot earlier, but running a little bit late. So there's a little short video out there about it, so can go look at it if you're interested in it. It's 2.5 hours long, very comprehensive, and it's on sale for 20 bucks till the end of this month. Well, for me, it's like Merry Christmas, Christmas tree behind me, Merry Christmas and all of that other stuff. Happy New Year's to you, Gemini. What I've done for us for the month is I've laid 4 cards. I'll pull or using the bottom card on the deck for the overall view of the month. We'll pull Angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I'm not an astrologer, so I looked up the astrology for us for the month. And it's in our 8th house, and that's all of our secrets, hidden talents, legacies, inheritances, wills, taxes, debts, collection, joint money affairs, what I was thinking, oh, your partner's assets, like an alimony, stuff like that, and sex. There you go, Gemini. You got a good one in here. Because I'm an empath, I speak as if I'm you. Now, all of you out there named Geminis are Frankie, named Frankie for the time of this reading. We have a couple words here before we start. There's surrender, clarity, play, love, and integrity. And that really intrigued me when I looked down at these cards, and I was thinking it over right before I pushed the button on play, and I was thinking, well, I think something has to do, because of what they're making me look at, with the moons this month, and I think, and I'm not an astrologer, there's a lot of good astrologers out there, but go look at them all, but I think you should pay attention to astrology for this month for whatever reason. I keep getting this feeling like, and there's a blue moon at the very end of the month, and I keep getting a feeling that that's going to be a time for us Geminis to really pay attention to how we state things, the body language, what do I want to say? The way our words can have impact, like text messages, things like that, because I think this month there's some things that have been confusing to us, that we're trying to get settled, that are up in the air or whatever. And if we speak too blatant or blunt, it may hold back our progress for whatever reason. It's beyond me, Gemini. I don't know. That's what they're telling me. But the way we state things, body language, the way we hold ourselves when we're speaking about something, maybe we want to get settled or get straight for once and for all, might be really, really important. So don't be too blunt, because we got good words here. I do understand that word integrity is going to come up real strong for us, and we are Geminis. We are, for the most part, we're dual nature, but for the most part, if we're on the good side, Gemini, we're not lying. We're not doing anything that's going to get us underhanded. And if we are, we might want to step back a minute, because it's not going to bode well for us, especially with that weird message about what you write and how you hold yourself and the way you display it, because our first card here is the star. That's right up there. I'm going to surrender right now. I'm surrendering to the universe because we got a good card here, you know, and this is excellent. When we get the star card, we are physically, and we have cards here that go with it, like really supports this for clarity, for intuition, for our chance to manifest what we want, truly want and desire on the earth plane, because she is blending what she's actually doing in this card. I was thinking about it. She's drawing water from the source. She's sending a little back into the earth to replenish it, but she's doing it in a balanced manner at all times. Now, she is also Aquarius, which is an air sign, just like us. And this is the card of material world manifestation. So she is drawing in enough energy with clarity, right? And integrity and very, very clear thought. If there's a decision process, and we're Gemini, if we settle down, we can make that decision clear cut, right? It's just how we project it out into the earth plane that might knock us a little off balance if we got a little bit too blunt this month. But actually, this is, to me, Frankie, it is a card of bringing forth source through me in order to bring forth in the material plane what it is I want. Is it our word love and play, or is it material goods, possessions, maybe a new home, something I'm working on, things that we want in the material world that are going to benefit us with that clear sight and heightened intuition. So there's something going on here, and a choice, which I can see right here, that maybe, our word surrender, when I think about that message they gave us, maybe we want to surrender that being too blunt in our speech pattern, because I think things are going to come together for our security, is what they're saying, in the best way possible. So if we've been going through a bad time, now we're all different Geminis, this can come in any area of our lives. Let's say this is a love relationship and it's time, we know it's time. We have this star card here and the next card, and maybe it's something we needed to get out of, needed to straighten up, or renew. We can do that this month. We can surrender it to source and manifest the thing on the earth plane. Perhaps it's going to be a person if it was in our love life. Perhaps the star card comes to us before a new job promotion, a new way of living, or a new lifestyle, something we've wanted that we're going to do. I know this time of year a lot of us make New Year's resolutions. Me, Frankie, I don't do that on account. I never keep them. It's like 2 days later they're gone. So I figure I got to work on it every single day, not just for one day. It's just not going to work. This is the start of fresh new start. Usually that's aces, but the way this feels this month with these other cards, if it's in career for us, job, maybe we have a vision of a entrepreneurial deal we're going to do or put out there, the star says we can if our focus is right, and we get it. If we've passed out of a really bad relationship or one that wasn't going so good, the star card says there's one immediately on the other side. One that's playful, loving, has high integrity, maybe the thing that we truly need if we just surrender our wishes to the source, bring in that energy, pour some back into the earth plane, because we got it this month. Hey, maybe the star card is we've been waiting for alimony and we're going to get it now, because our next card here is the High Priestess. Now, this is a card of heightened intuition. The thing I was thinking of is up above her, she guards the door to spirit, right? She's in the middle between both worlds. She's highly intuitive. What this looks like behind her is that blue moon. I know it probably doesn't mean that, but the card came out upside down for some reason, because I had the whole deck turned upside down. So I'm going to tell you both ways. Just because of that, she was the first card I laid down. When we get this card, right, we are being called to go within. We are being called to turn up that intuition because we're on. With the star card and this together, we are on. If we know something's right, it's right. If we think it's wrong for us, it is wrong. So what we want to do this month is go within. Sometimes we'll get this and we just gotta get, when it's in reverse, it's like we can feel something weird coming on. Like we're being too vague. We're like withdrawing from people. We're out of character if she's upside down. That's the High Priestess calling to us. She's saying, sit down, Gemini. Have a little, chat with me for a minute. I got some really good secrets to tell you. The thing with the High Priestess is she doesn't tell all of her secrets. She knows them, but she doesn't spill them out. This little crescent moon that she keeps her feet on, she possesses the knowledge of spirit, right? She puts her feet on this crescent moon because this moon tells her, do not give the knowledge to people that are unprepared for it. So therefore, don't spill all your secrets. The High Priestess knows all, right? She's very loving, but she's in between. Doesn't mean, unless she is point blank asked, that she is going to divulge that information, So what I'm going to say is, you don't want to be too possessive or too secretive, but you'll see, because there's something we're manifesting, us Geminis. I know it's going to maybe come in career. Maybe some of us are going for a new job, and we don't want, the old job to know till maybe we're so mad from whatever they did to us in December. We're like, I'm closing the door on this, and I'll tell you the last day when I'm walking out packing up my stuff and leaving, because I'm not staying here anymore. That would be this crescent moon that she's standing on. So if you feel daydreamy, Gemini, and woohoo and or kind of vague or out of sorts, it's her. She's calling you. She's saying, Gemini, what is it you want? What is it you love? Our word love. What is it? Get it clear in your mind and make the choice, Gemini. Next card is the Two of Swords. What is it? This card of choice. These are swords. It's very clear cut. When we get this choice, right? Notice she's saying no, but notice the crescent moon. She's saying, I can't see the choice. I'm in a state of denial. Duh. I'm pretending that everything's all right and peachy keen and wonder and light, right? But there's that crescent moon again. Am I being too blatant? Am I giving knowledge or secrets away in the wrong place, right? Can I take off this blindfold? Well, anyone with two swords in their hand obviously could chop it off. All they got to do is open their arms and say, easy one there, Gemini, easy. But it's also a warning card. Sometimes, the only thing I can think of this is a really bad relationship, and we're pretending like everything's okay. For all intents and purpose, everything else, but it can be work because these are general readings, you know. And there's something, because this is 8th house stuff too, which is where we keep all of our secrets and the occult matters and the intuition and all those things too for this month. So we know what's going on. Maybe it's someone outside of us that we know their relationship with someone is really terrible and that they're lying about it, you know. All that has to happen now is you take off the blindfold. That's all. You look, go with your intuition, because we're blending together heaven and earth to manifest that which we love, that which will make us happy, so we can play with integrity, clarity, and surrendering that which we do not choose. Those are all of our words there. So take off the blinders, use our intuition with the High Priestess. Do not spill out that which is not going to serve us, which is that, what did they say? Even body language, be careful how we're talking. You know, like if we're telling somebody, oh yeah, sure, I really want that, and at the same time we're like, really? You know, it's going to show. It's going to show this month. So even though we don't want to be too possessive or too secretive or, you know, make plans based on illusion or denial of the facts, right? That would be one thing too. If there's someone coming in, because I'm saying it because the way I'm getting it, if someone's coming in that can possibly help us to get that clarity in things or get things moving forward, and we intuitively know who that is that's coming in, you know, take that help. The other thing is that 8th house is the house of surgeries too, so maybe some of us have been recovering, and with this High Priestess sitting here and the Star card sitting here, we're well on our way forward, you know, so we're doing a lot better. Maybe we need a little more help. We ask for it, you know. We don't deny that we need help with that 2 of Swords, you know. Because whatever we're bringing forward, you know, is going to help us step forward in the world. Whether it's in our love life, whether it's in our career life, we are going to step forward in the world, you know. And 8th house can bring us money unexpectedly also. You know, we don't have pentacles in here, but 8th house can do that. And promotion, you know, joint money together. Maybe we're in a divorce situation and bam, it's all coming together. We sever the ties, got the alimony, and here comes the Knight of Cups right in there on top of it. This is like a wonderful card. This card brings a message of hope and love. You know, maybe it's something, this is, what do they call him? The knight on the white horse in shining armor that's going to come and pick us up and throw us over his shoulder or her shoulder. These are general readings, male or female. You know, this could be a water sign. You know, actually we have Aquarius in here, and I know that doesn't actually mean water, but to me, water, you know, I don't know, Aquarius and water kind of goes in my head sometimes. This would be, let me see, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person maybe coming into our life to give us a proposal maybe of marriage, maybe a proposal for a new job, you know, that we're really going to love, and we don't have to go against our integrity with the old job anymore. We don't got to stay with the partner anymore that we've been denying is really crappy, you know. And here comes this card right in the middle. I think it's an excellent card for us. It can be someone, if it is not, if it's not like a love partner coming forward for us, and some of us, this may be our kid saying that, hey, guess what, Mom, Dad, I got engaged, I'm getting married. You know, something that is a surprise that we've been really waiting for, hoping for, it's coming. especially with the Knight of Cups. He's the messenger of love coming forward. A messenger that's telling us we're getting emotional fulfillment, you know. Plus we have the Star card too, and these are general readings, so it may be material fulfillment also. This card means if it's not like a love relationship, really good person coming into our life that holds integrity, loyal, trustworthy, actively will help us in some manner. Actively will help us. And they're playful because they're water signs, you know, really playful. The next card is the Six of Cups. And this is the card of nostalgia, looking back over the past. And I think some of us Geminis, you know, we're all different, but some of us may have been going through a really rotten time. This card tells us, look back at the past with those eyes of love where we can find the good pieces of the past. Because if we can find one little smidgen that made us happy, made us feel loved, right? Even one little smidgen, we can hold on to that little piece because we know the feeling. So no matter how bad our lives were, or if they were good, we have lots to look back over. That was wonderful, that can help us if we want to rebuild or renew something. But we can find, no matter what, one little smidgen of a time where we enjoyed things and build our future from there. And with the Star card, together with this, it tells us the future is going to be one of play and love and surrender to the good things that are coming forward in our lives, and that release of the past and the things that were holding us back, whether this is in our career, in our love life, in our new business to move forward, you know, or I'm holding this card and they're saying like stocks, that's what it is, stocks, bonds, whatever it is. Maybe we dabbled in the stock market years and years ago and really made a killing on this particular company. Now all of a sudden, holy, I just looked at that and it's coming back to life. And I'm going to hold on that one little piece and maybe start redoing it because that Star card's in there. Pull off the blindfolds, make the choice, and no, that wasn't a bummer of a deal. It actually was good for a while, and it's coming back to life. So keep your brain on your financial matters there too, Gemini, you know, because it's not, it looks like it might be for a lot of us love, and for the other half of us, I really believe it's kind of like clearing up, you know, like if we're in a job we don't like, clearing it out, clearing it away, and moving forward, you know. It just, I don't know. The words are good. So surrender the bad portions of the past. Build on that one little trigger that I can feel that's good, you know, and then take it. What am I speaking? Take it from there. These angel cards sometimes floor me. What was I saying about only find that one little piece? If most of your past was unhappy, Gemini, this month we're going to find the happy pieces. This says, I don't know if I can get the glare off of there. Let go of the past. What more could we ask for? Surrender the past. Get clarity on what I want for the future because I'm going to manifest it. I have the High Priestess because my intuition's full on. I'm going to keep the secrets to myself that I need to keep. I'm going to watch everything I say and write or speak, or the body language of how I project it out. Making that decision with the Two of Swords here, coming fully forward with that Knight of Cups energy, a proclamation that's going to benefit me. and holding the good pieces of the past, because I know how it felt, and I can take that feeling into my future momentum, is how they're saying it. It says the burden of carrying your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set the burden down, keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and now it's gone. I don't know what that's going to mean to you individually, Gemini, but you'll have to tell me, because that's a little interesting, isn't it? Hold on there, I can't get my pages open. I have sinus so bad I kind of got a half of a cold here. It says you received this card because your thoughts and feelings about the past are holding you back. You're repeating a pattern because of unfinished emotions from your past. This card is a sign to forgive and move on, to stop painful patterns. That's your Two of Swords. It doesn't mean that you need to be with the person you've forgiven. It simply means that you've let go of the toxic feelings in exchange for peace. And the additional meanings are approach a new situation or a relationship with positive expectations. That's your King of Cups in there. It says avoid routine, speak to a counselor or support group, forgive those that hurt you, and forgive yourself. The worst is now behind you. Keep your thoughts about this situation high and bright, and maybe to ourselves. Oh, well, Gemini, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for all of your likes, your shares, and all of your subscribes and your comments. I appreciate them. I read each and every single one. I don't get a lot of time to write you back, but I do read them all, and I surely appreciate them. And to anybody who wants to know more about me, all the information about that is over at the website. If you want a neb, you can go over there and look, and anyone who wants to set an appointment with me, all of the information to be able to do that will be over there at the website for you to be able to do it. Everybody I've met through this whole last year of doing YouTube readings, and all of you I've met through 28 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all, it's an honor and a privilege to have been able to serve you. I have a good job. Maybe I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.